All right, welcome everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day and bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Yesterday, we did some study with Wanikani, with Anki, and some readings, but I did not record it, so apologies for that. Today, we'll make it up to you by doing 4 articles on NHK News Web Easy instead of a shorter video, so let's get into it. With the Ruburu. So, Ruburu is the Louvre. Louvre, 美術館から宝石などを盗んだかもしれない男が二人捕まえる. Oh, really? So they captured 2 guys that might have stolen the stuff from the Louvre. So let's work through the title here. Louvre. It's the Louvre. Louvre. Bijitsukan. It's an art museum, art gallery. Bijitsukan. The Louvre is famous for many, many, many art pieces. I think the most famous one is the Mona Lisa, but there's substantially, look at it. It's a big building. There's a lot in there. Okay, so Bijitsukan kara, so from the Louvre Bijitsukan, the Louvre Art Museum, Hoseki nado, hoseki, gem, precious stones, nado o nusunda, stolen, kamoshirenai, might, otoko ga futari tsukamaru. So tsukamaru is to arrest, to capture. Tari is 2 people. You can probably guess that from the 2 there. Otoko is male. And kamoshirenai is might. So 2 men that might have stolen the stones from the Louvre were arrested. Okay. Peri no Louvre Bijitsukan kara 150億円ぐらいの宝石などが盗まれた no news this. So this is news about the incident where precious gems valuing an insane number that doesn't even make sense to say were stolen from the Paris Art Museum, the Louvre. Peri Kensatsucho, so Kensatsu. Kensatsucho, Public Prosecutor's Office. Kensatsu is using satsu, which we see satsu. Isn't this the same satsu that's in keisatsu? Right? It looks like it, but I can't. I am 99.9% sure, but I have been wrong in those situations. So let's see. Where it's ending with it. Keisatsu. Yes, indeed. Okay. If no one was ever going to buy the things, you can write whatever value you want in that blank. That's fair. That's fair. If no one's capable of buying it, then... so this Ken is part of judicial, right? Like a judgment, right? But... Oh, the validation. You usually put at least 100 million, and I think you're correct. Yeah. Okay, so Peri Kensatsucho wa 宝石などを盗んだかもしれない人を捕まえたと言いました. So they're saying that they captured people that might have stolen the stones. Okay. So, フランスのメディアによると, so media, duh. According to the French media, 捕まったのは30歳ぐらいの男が2人です. So 2 men of around 30 years in age were arrested. 2人は他の事件などにも関係していました。そのうちの1人は飛行機で来たokay. アフリカのアルジェリアに行こうとしてました. Okay, so, there's a decent bit there. So, as for the 2 people, Hoka no jiken nado ni. So hoka, another place outside, another person no jiken nado ni mo kankai shite mashita. So are they saying they're related? They were in relation to another event here? Because kanke is relationship, participation, sex. Uh, huh. Because shite after this means that they're doing or did relations to the incident and other such things. So maybe they're in relation to other incidents as well. What I'm supposed to get from that? We'll work through this and we'll try throwing it all into DeepL and see. そのうちの一人は、そのうち before very long, soon, someday, sooner or later, の一人は another person. Kolki is just the airplanes, right? So why did I say ga? Kolki de kita Africa, North Africa no Algeria ni koto shite mashita. So it sounds like that there's other people involved, and one of them was went to North Africa and Algeria. I need to work through this a little bit here. The two were also involved in other incidents. One of them was attempting to fly to Algeria in North Africa. Oh, okay. So it was other incidents, hoka no jiken nado. So other such incidents. So hoka no jiken nado ni mo kankei shite mashita. Okay, so I did get that part correct. Sonouchi no hitori. So, okay, and they're saying one of them was trying to fly to North African Algeria. Okay, okay, I see that. I don't know why. I didn't read de here properly, and I was thinking that it was an airline called like Algeria. I was like, that's a little on the nose for an airline name, but okay, sure. But of course, with de, they're meaning to this place via a plane they were going to go. Okay. 二人は別の人の頼まれて盗んだかもしれません. Okay, so 別の人. So betsu is different, separate, another. So another person ni tanomarete. So tanomarete, to call, to order, to entrust, to rely on. So they're saying that there might be another person involved in it that they were relying on here. I want to throw this in here too. Boop. They may have stolen the items at someone else's request. Oh. Okay. That's yes, passive. Okay. Hanomarete. So it's rareru. Or okay. So for another person, okay, request. Okay. Because hanomarete is a request. So tanomu, it goes to a. So it's they requested it. So they might have stolen it at another person's request, essentially. So it was requested by a person. Okay. To request becomes to be requested. Okay. Nusumare ta. So to be stolen, hoseki nado wa. So the stones that were stolen, essentially. Mado mitsukatte masen. Ooh, they have not yet been discovered. Okay, so the hoseki are still at large. Ooh, nice. Hoseki. I'm pretty sure we have this as a card already. 捕まれる, 捕まった, all of that. We have that. Any new words here? I don't think so, but it was good review of some ones that I haven't seen in a while. That's for sure. This next one, let's see here. Akita Tenchi ga, not sure. Chichi ga, 自衛隊に熊を捕まえるのを手伝ってほしと頼んだ. Okay, hey, 頼んだ. Look at that. Look at you coming up again, literally one later. That's kind of funny. Okay, so 頼んだ, requested, to, something. So, hoshi is want. Let's start over here though. Akita Ken is Akita Prefecture. Chichi
知事
is prefectural governor. So the governor of the Akita Prefecture. Okay, so Shu Chichi wa, the governor of the prefecture wa. Okay, so in this case, Akita Prefecture's governor. In this case, Jietai. Jietai is the self-defense force. We've seen that before, which is fun to say.
自衛隊
Jietai ni kuma o tsukamaeru no tetsudatte hoshii. Oh, so tetsudatte is to help. Hoshi is the desire. So he requested a desire for the Japanese self-defense force to help them capture bears. Okay. Sure. I mean, listen, I've seen hundreds of articles at this point about bears in Akita Prefecture. I don't know if this is that much of an overreach, you know? Okay. Otoshi, kuma ga takusan no hito o osutemasu. Yeah, so lots of people have been attacked, accosted, assaulted by bears. Toki ni Akita Ken de wa, in particularly in Akita Prefecture. We've seen quite a few of them, yes. So, 4月から10月27日までに2人が亡くなって、50, oh my god, 50人以上が怪我をしました. So, in the 27 days, wait, 27 days? Okay, the 27th of October. Okay, I got you. So, from April to October 27th, 2 people have died and over 50 people have been injured in Akita Prefecture. So, Akita, further than I wanted. Akita Ken no Suzuki Chichi wa. So, Suzuki is the name of the governor. Very common for them to do this, where you say the name and the title after. Just like we would say Senator Sanders, you know, Senator Cortez, Senator Cruz, you know, they would say the name Senator instead. So they're doing the same thing here. So instead of Governor Schwarzenegger, probably just one giant bear, they're going to mobilize mechs and gun-wielding schoolgirls to fight it. Probably. So, Suzuki Chichi wa 28日、東京で、小泉防衛大臣、防衛大臣, I mean, we can tell that it's some sort of minister, but what? Defense. Oh, duh. Look at the kanji right there. 防衛大臣. Boidaijin, Minister of Defense, of course. Okay, so Kozumi Boidaiji ni aimashita. So in Tokyo, he met with the Minister of Defense on the 28th. そして、自分たちだけでは難しいため、自衛隊に熊を捕まえる仕事を手伝ってほしいと頼みました。Okay, so 自分たち I guess is themselves, because jibun is oneself, his self, herself, self. So jibun tachi must be themselves, because we're pluralizing self. So jibun tachi dake, so only themselves. With only themselves, it's going to be difficult. So they're hoping for help with capturing and dealing with the bears. I got you. Okay. Okay, so 自分たちだけでは難しいため、自衛隊に熊を捕まえる仕事を手伝ってほしいと頼みました。捕まえるための箱を置く仕事などです。So they're just gonna put boxes around? I guess bear boxes are probably a thing. 捕まえるため、そう、捕まえる、捕まえる, there we go. My k wasn't going out. So 捕まえる, to catch, capture, arrest, right? Tame, for the sake of. Bears are like cats. You just put a box down, they climb right in. Apparently. Tame, sake, purpose, objective. So for the sake of capturing them, no, right here, hako, box, chest, package, crate, o, oku, to place, to put, shikoto, the work of putting boxes for the sake of capturing, nado desu. Okay, gotcha. 小泉大臣は自衛隊に何ができるのかすぐに話し合いを始めます。と言いました。Okay, so, 自衛隊に何ができるのか So, what the self-defense is going to be able to do essentially is what they're going to be meet over next essentially, because we have tsugi is like quickly right away. So tsugi ni hanashi ai. Hanashi ai is a discussion. It's like a meeting, because we have talk, meet, right? Hanashi ai o hajimemasu. So hajimemasu is to begin. So they're going to begin a meeting right away to figure out what the self-defense can do, apparently. And it's going to be putting down boxes. There is a video here, so let's try it. Let's see.
秋田県の鈴木知事は今日午前防衛省を訪れて小泉防衛大臣と面会し、自衛隊の支援を求める要望書を手渡しました。
ぜひとも、防衛省、自衛隊の力を貸していただきたいと今日は要請になりました。
午後に東北方面総幹部の連絡員が秋田県庁にお伺いをして支援の具体的な内容に関する調整を開始をいたします。率直に現場のニーズをお伝えいただきたいと思います。
Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope they get a handle on things there. Obviously, I don't want anyone to be attacked by a bear. It would be nice if could they almost do like hunters do with deer, you know, they put down feed plots. Could they do feed plots way up in the mountains so that they don't have to like try to pull them there? I don't know. I'm not a bear expert, so all right. This next one looks like it's about the Nikkei because it says Nikkei on there. I figured that one out myself. So the Nikkei is like the Japanese stock market, if I'm not completely misguided here. So Nippon no kabu. Hey, kabu. There we go. So kabu is stock. So Nippon no kabu no kakaku ga akeru. So kakaku, price, value, cost. Oh, okay. So the price of stocks in Japan went up. 初めて5万円以上になった。Oh, okay. So 初めて for the first time, 5万 50,000 yen above. So it's the first time it's gone up above 50,000 yen, essentially. Okay. All right. 株の価格. So 株の価格 is like the stock price. Yeah. Okay. 株の価格のニュースです。価格 is not easy for my voice to say. 株の価格のニュースです。Okay. 東京株式市場で27日株の価格が初めて5万円以上になりました。So it's the first time it's become above 50,000 yen. Okay, which, yep, there we go. On the Tokyo, I'm assuming this is the Tokyo Stock Exchange. Yep, okay. So, Tokyo Kabu Shiki Jo. So the Kabu stock, so this right here, Kabu Shiki, is that a thing? Kabu Shiki is a share, a stock. Okay. Which makes, yeah, that makes sense because we got this, I guess it's a function or form of the stock. And then that over here, market, right? Can be ichiba, but I guess with all this together, it becomes shijo, right? So
株式市場
yeah, 株式市場. So Tokyo 株式市場, Tokyo Stock Exchange. Yeah, no, all of that tracks with what we know of those kanji, so nothing technically all that new there. 株の価格は株を買ったり売ったりするときに値段です。Okay, so 値段, price. We got a 値段 over here. So 株の価格は the price of the stock. As for the price of the stock, 株を買ったり売ったり buying and selling するとき when they are buying and selling 値段です。They're describing what a stock share is essentially. It's the price of the stock when you're buying and selling it. Okay. 27日の平均の価格は5万512円32銭. What's sen on here? 100th of a yen. They go down to the 100th of a yen? I've never heard of them going down below a yen. Huh. Sure. Okay. So, yeah. So that's the yen right there at 0.32. Of course. Duh. My brain always thinks of a yen as equivalent to a cent in USD. So I don't think of going below a cent very often. Technically, you can charge less than a cent for things. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. So, start here. 32銭で終わりました. Hey, 終わりました. Ended. So it ended at 50,512 and 32 yen. Okay. 株の価格が高く 株の価格の、株の価格が高くなってのは、株の価格、株の価格が株の価格が株の価格が高くなったのは、there we got a clean one. アメリカと中国が貿易について話し合い、いい方向に進んでいると見られていることなどが原因です。So we're talking about the cause of it. America and 中国. Hey, what's 中国? It's China. So, アメリカと中国が and America's America. I didn't think I needed to do that one, but sure. It's the United States is what I should say, because there's the Americas and the United States is an America. Anyway, 貿易について話し合い. So, 話し合い is a meeting, a discussion, right? We literally just talked about that in the last one here. 貿易, trade, commerce, importing. I don't think this is a card yet. So, 貿易, let's go ahead and add that. 貿易, so アメリカと中国が貿易について話し合い. So they had a discussion in regards to trade with America and China. いい方向, so いい, good, 方向, direction, way に進んでいる. 進んでいる is to advance, to go forward. To advance, to go forward, to proceed, to improve, to deepen, to heighten, to be fast of a clock. Ooh, to be ahead. So, they're going forward in a good direction と見られていることなどが原因です。So the cause is that it appears that they are things are looking like that they're going forward in a good direction. So 進んでいると見られている. So this is an and to, right? Because 見られてhere is 見られている is to be seen to be going in a good direction is what all this is saying, is the cause. You know what? Let's throw all of that into the deepest of Paul's here just for the sake of it, because that's a lot. Stock prices have risen due to factors such as the perception that the United States and China are making progress in their trade talks. Yeah, hopefully. Okay. 専門家は今週は this week 日本とアメリカと中国のトップが話し合う予定があります。Yes, currently, or not currently, recently, or I think it just ended, there was a meeting between the tops of the three countries. 株の価格がこれからどうなるか見ていく必要がありますと言ってます。So, 必要 is the needed, essential. So, あります is there was. So, it is like there is, but for non-living things, the ある, right? So, 見て、見る. Now, is it 見て, or no, it's 見ていく, right? Because it's not 見ていく. That's not a thing. So, it's 見る to see, and then 行く to go towards something. So, what are they saying here? There's a need to see where they're going? Is that what's... What? That's a weird one. I want to see just this bit in here. We need to keep an eye on it. It'll be necessary to look at this. It needs to be examined, is what the deepest of Paul's saying. Do I agree with that? Mite iku. So are they using iku as an auxiliary? Because you can, right? Yeah. To continue to go on to gradually, to progressively look at. So it's needed to progressively, gradually look at. Keep an eye on it. I can see that. You know what? I will agree with that one. Yeah, sure. For sure. Okay. I'm going to say this line again because, oh my lord. 株の価格が高くなったのは、株の価格が高くなったのは、株の価格が高くなったのは、oh my lord, I love that so much. I am going to save this for a tongue twister later. I'm just going to put it there and it can live there for right now. Oh Lord. Okay, what do we got here? We got a guy with his hair tied in a top knot. Abe Moto Sori Daijin. Oh, the previous prime minister, Abe, が、銃で撃たれた事件の裁判が始まった。Oh, so 裁判, trial, judgment, right? So 始まった began. What began? The trial of the incident where the former prime minister was shot with a gun and died. Okay. 裁判のニュースです。3年前の oh, that it has been 3 years, huh? Wow, okay. 3年前の7月、安倍元総理大臣が奈良市 oh, that was in Nara? Wow. 奈良市でoh, right. 演説. Speech address, right?
演説
Yeah, 演説してた時、銃で撃たれて亡くなりました。He died when shot by a gun while giving an address in Nara City. Okay. 銃を撃った山が、yeah, 山上ってつや被告山が見てつや被告 so the 被告's defendant. Oh, okay. 被告の裁判が28日から奈良地方裁判所. Okay, so 裁判所 is the place of trials. It's a court, right? Okay. I have never seen this word before, but because we know saiban, because we know sho here as place of trials is a court. That is the fun part of languages that build upon each other, like German and Japanese and whatnot, right? You can kind of like see the thing and be like, oh, that's this, right? Okay, so 裁判所. So, Nara Chiho Saibanjo is the Nara regional courthouse, essentially. De hajimarimashita. So on the 15th, at the Nara Regional Courthouse, it began. Okay, so Yamagami. Okay, Yamagami Tetsuya. Okay, that's that. When I read it like that, that rolls off better. Yamagami Tetsuya Hikoku. Okay. Yamagami Hikoku wa watashi ga shimashita. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. I mean, you're just saying it, huh? Machigai arimasen. Oh, to imashita. So, machigai, mistake, arimasen. Not. So he's saying, I did it. It wasn't a mistake. Or is it, will they translate as this? I did it. There's no mistake about it. There's no doubt. Yeah. Okay. They're saying it is not mistaken that I did it. Machigai arimasen. Okay. Kensatsu wa jikken wa 大勢の人が見てる前で起こりました。It occurred in front of many people that were watching, essentially. 今までにない実験でした。と言いました。弁護士は、Hey, okay, let's go down here. So, 弁護士, lawyer. I first heard this in the Ryoga Gotoku series Judgment. Okay, so 弁護士は山上被告の生活や家族について説明しました。Okay, so 生活 life, living, and 家族 family について. So in regards to their family and living, 説明しました. So an explanation, exposition. So they gave an explanation about their family and way that they were living, like contributing factors to it, I'm guessing, is what they're trying to say here. I wonder if it's going to be like the lawyer explained about the defendant Yamagami's life and family. Yeah, okay. I wonder if that's like almost like a plea deal. I don't know if that's a thing in Japan where you can do like not a plea deal, but brain not think of English word goodly. Like your mentally unwell defense. Like you lost your ability to process things properly, and that led to the incident. I wonder if that type of defense is a thing in Japan. It might not be. 裁判はこの後も続いて、来年4月21日に判決が出る予定です。Really? Okay, so look at this. This is kind of crazy. So if we throw this in here, the trial will continue with the verdict scheduled for January 21st of next year. They're scheduling the end of it, huh? Okay. に判決が出る予定です。So they're prepared for 判決, the judicial judgment, to come out. Huh. Okay. I threw that into Deeple because I was like, oh, they're planning when the... Okay. Sure, I guess. Anyways, this one also has a video. Let me hide my big dumb face. And let's read this. Watch this one.
山上徹也被告の初公判が続く奈良地方裁判所の前です。ここからは取材に当たっている山田雄大記者と話をしていきます。山田さん、まず裁判が始まって1時間ほどが経ちましたけれども、最新の情報を教えてください。
はい。ここまで人定質問、検察側の起訴状朗読、それに起訴内容を認めるかどうか被告人に尋ねる罪状認否が
the fact that there are just because this is directly this looks like it's very close to Nara Park, if not in it. We have lots of people going by, and we have the Nara deer in the background as all of this is going on.
裁判長から法律上どうなるかについては弁護士に任せるということかと問われると被告ははいと答えていました。続いて被告の弁護士は起訴内容は客観的には争わないとした上で、手製の銃は銃刀法で規定する拳銃等には当たらず最高刑が無期懲役の当時の発射罪には当たらないなどとして刑は軽くなると主張しました。
This guy's just recording the camera.
着用し落ち着いた様子で法廷に入っていました。伸びた髪を後ろで結んでいました。山上被告は初めに裁判長から名前を尋ねられると山上徹也ですと小さな声で答えていました。また職業については無職ですかと問われるとはいと述べていました。そして検察側の冒頭陳述についてなんですけれども、ですね、検察側は高校を卒業した後進学を断念し思い描いていた人生を
だと思うようになった。はい、さらにどうでしょうか。
はい、母親の献金を恨んでいた 兄が自殺したことをきっかけに旧統一教会の最高幹部を殺害しようと考え、狙ったが失敗したと指摘していました。
はい、今、法廷では何が行われているんでしょうか。
はい、まだ検察側の冒頭陳述が続いているものとみられます。
でこの後は弁護側の冒頭陳述に移っていくという理解でよろしいでしょうか。
はい、その通りです。
はい、この後も最新の情報が入り次第お伝えします。奈良地裁の前からお伝えしました。
Something about all of the people just walking through the background was a bit bizarre through there. Like they didn't set up there so that they weren't going to have crosswalk. Anyways, that was a lot of articles to go through. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Hopefully you did as well, and maybe you learned something along with us. A lot of that was good review, which is always a wonderful thing. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get back into it with some not only NHK News Web Easy, but maybe some what was the new one? Yasashi Asahi Shinbun was the other one, which we'll see with that. Maybe even some reading of Yotsuba. Maybe even in time for some Shin-chan. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. いつもありがとうございます. As always, thank you so much. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily Japanese study video. I'll see you then. Goodbye.